And here's what I want to tell you. Listen to this. And if you're taking notes, I want you to write this down. I want you to stop focusing on the frustration of life, and I want you to start focusing on the blessing. Listen to me. Stop focusing so much on the frustrations of life and start focusing on the blessing. Write that down. If you want to take notes on your phone, great. Just get off of Facebook and take notes. So many times in life we focus on the what? The frustration. We focus on the bad things that are going on in our life, and that's all we see and that's all we care about. And then everything else in our life just kind of passes by because all we see is the bad that's going on. And some of you right now in this room, you got a lot of, quote, bad going on. You got a lot of junk going on in your life. Some of you, your life is so hard and your life is so frustrating that you don't even want to listen to what I'm saying right now because you're that hurt inside. And you're struggling that bad. And maybe even the things that have gone on here at this church and the things that have gone on in this student ministry has upset you so bad to where you don't even care about God anymore. I promise you there's probably some people in this room that's you, or that aren't even here anymore. And so we got to stop focusing on the frustration, and we got to start focusing on the blessing that God has given us. And one way that I know that in the Bible that somebody teaches us about that, his name is Paul. Y'all have heard of him, guaranteed. Philippians 1:12. I want to read this to you. It says, "Now, I want you to know, brothers, sisters, that what has happened to me has really served to advance the gospel. As a result, it's become clear throughout the whole palace guard and to everyone else that I'm in chains for Christ. Because of my chains, most of the brothers in the Lord have been encouraged to speak the word of God more courageously." Now, what in the heck are you talking about, Paul? I'm going to give you a little list. If Paul had a Twitter, this would be his update. Or Facebook. Or MySpace. Whatever that is. Anybody have a MySpace still going on out there? Still going. Okay, delete it. Just delete it. That's 1997. All right. Zanga. Anybody hang on to a Zanga? Anybody? Way to go, brother. 1970s. Way to go. Everybody's like, what's a Zanga? I think I talked about that last time. Did I say Zanga last time I was here? Okay, we'll keep going. All right, don't worry about it. How do you spell Zanga? I don't know. Here is Paul's Facebook update. That's long, okay? He's that guy, all right? Who like, I hate my life. Like, I'm gonna kill myself, and someone goes, like. Come on, man. I mean, he's like, I'm about to jump off a bridge. Okay, like. Done. It's over. Here it is. Paul's status update. Are they servants of Christ? 2 Corinthians 11:23. You don't have to turn there. It'd be more fun to listen to this part. Whatever. 2 Corinthians 11:23. Are they servants of Christ? I don't know. This is his update. Y'all with me? I'm picturing it. All right. I have worked much harder, been in prison more frequently. Okay, let's just hang out right there for a second. He's been in prison, okay? And in Philippians, he's like, I love my life, okay? A little weird. I mean, come on now. All right, cool. I'm excited. He's been in prison more frequently, been flogged. Any flogging going on? Anybody been flogged in the room? Flogging's not good. Listen, flogging, a little whip action going on, with a lot of stuff on the end of that will cut your flesh immediately and tear it out. Sounds fun. Been flogged more severely. This isn't the funny part. I want you to focus, please. Been flogged more severely, been exposed to death again and again. Some of you in this room have never been exposed to death. You don't know what that's like. Some of you have. Some of you are like just, you have a story that's phenomenal that you almost died or I don't know what it is, but you've been exposed to death. Paul, exposed to death. Verse 24, 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes minus 1, the same exact thing that Jesus Christ got. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Ow. Once I was stoned, and not like Okay? Some of you are like, oh, that's awesome. Okay? No. I don't know how to do it, so I'll stop. Someone's like, he did not smoke that right when he did that. You need to hang on to the end of the sermon. All right. I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. I spent a night and a day in the open sea. Now, I mean, come on, that's bad. All right? Just like hanging out in the ocean with sharks and stuff. You're like, did they have sharks back then? Yeah. Okay? Sharks been around a long time. Like bigger sharks, like Tyrannosaurus sharks. So he's shipwrecked, spent a night and a day in the open sea. He's been constantly on the move. I've been in danger from rivers. I don't know what that looks like, okay? I just picture running down a creek and there's a river chasing me. And I'm running for my life, okay? Apparently knows how to swim because he spent a night and a day in the open sea. He's been in danger from rivers, in danger from bandits. Bandana, I don't know what a bandit is, but I picture guys with bandanas around their faces. In danger from my own countrymen, in danger from Gentiles, in danger in the city, in danger in the country, in danger at sea, in danger from... Okay, he just keeps going on and on and on and on and on about all these different things that have gone on in his life. And now look what he says right here. Back into Philippians, verse 1, verse 12. Now I want you to know that what has happened to me has happened to advance the gospel. He didn't say what happened to me has happened so that now my life is nothing. He said it happened to advance the gospel, which the gospel, for those who don't know, we'll just say is Jesus Christ. So what happened to him happened so that Jesus will be known through his life. And Paul is actually writing this from prison. I picture him sitting down, and he is writing this in a prison. And I don't know if you've ever been to prison. I actually have been to prison. And it is not fun. I toured it, okay? I didn't like get put in. Like, oh, I wonder what you did. He killed somebody. I went and Eric was like, what? I went and I toured a prison, and it is a very scary place. Some of you have been there. It's not fun. There's bars all over the place. Mean, bad people everywhere. Life is not fun in prison. There's no privacy. You can't do anything. You're always scared you're going to get hurt. You're always scared of a lot of other things. Prison is not good. And he's writing from prison. And right now in this room, some of you are in prison. You're in your own prison. Your life is stinking hard. And your prison may not be bars in front of your face, but your prison may be that you are so sad in your life. Or maybe your prison, the prison that you're in, maybe it's a relationship that you can't get out of. Maybe it's your parents being divorced. Maybe it's your parents being married. Maybe it's just your parents. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's a sickness. Maybe you're in a trap. Maybe you're just stuck and you can't get out of something. I don't know what it is, but somebody in this room, I promise you, is going through something really hard. Maybe it's a sin that you can't shake. Or maybe it's just you feel like your life is nothing and you don't want to do anything anymore. You don't want to live. And maybe actually before you came here tonight, you wanted to kill yourself. And you're in prison. Let's keep going. And tonight, whenever we talk about these different things, I want to talk to you about joy. And all these people say, well, joy is a great thing. Let me tell you something. Joy, you all have heard, if you've been coming to church, so that joy is good. Joy is something that never leaves. It's something that it's like happiness. It's an extreme happiness, something that never leaves, even through the hard times. Listen, joy is not determined by your status.